Look, good afternoon everyone. Thank you for being here promptly. Now let me just say a few things and then I'll answer some questions for you. Look, we've just confirmed the unfortunate news that we have lost contact with one of our astronauts. Out of respect of his loving family, we aren't disclosing a name yet. We will continue to do everything possible to better understand this situation.
Can you say what went wrong?
Look, the corps of Discovery have had a nearly perfect track record of safety. We believe he came out of stasis and the shuttle reached the planet, but we don't have a landing status. Yes?
Can a rescue shuttle be dispatched?
Look, I can't really get into that, but it isn't as simple as just sending a shuttle from one of the nearby space stations. The Major was aware of the risks and would respect the rescue protocol we are following.
Major, we trust you have had a successful landing. As you are just here for your final mission, please get down to the main computer to be briefed. Thank you.
just left Earth an hour ago, but we wanted to leave a message, so there was one for you when you get there. We miss you. We all love you and want you home as soon as possible. Really not sure if this was all worth it. Anyway, the kids want to say hi.
Hey Dad, we miss you. Don't worry about us. I'll take good care of everyone until you get home. Daddy, today I saw a whale. Anyway, I missed you. I'll always be our best little pumpkin. Miss you, Daddy. Come home soon.
As you know, your mission is place markers to map the planet. Once you complete this mission, you will be able to retire and devote yourself to your family. The Corps values your deep commitment and loyalty to our corporation and has done everything possible to support your success. As per standard protocol, a fully charged Corps AVA unit has been deployed to assist you in meeting the goals of your mission. Good luck, Major. We are confident you will succeed and will return to Earth safely, to be united with your grateful and loving family.
Hello, I am the Ava software version 721. I am here to help you complete the parameters of your mission. Opening mission file. Mission designation Artemis. Retrieving mission and personal files. Greetings, Major. As you are aware, this is a planetary mapping assignment. The research you are assisting with is extremely valuable to the Corps. To start this mission, we need to find the cargo that contains the mapping canisters. Thank you for allowing me to assist you today. Ava OS version 721 is a proprietary software system owned by the Corps of Discovery. Piracy will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. Excellent. We have the mapping markers, and now we need to place 6 of them at locations where we can get the best planet telemetry. Major, do you feel well? You may be experiencing side effects from the fluctuating solar radiation on this planet. You should try to stick to shaded areas to be safe from the radiation. The radiation on this planet also makes communication difficult. Once I am able to contact the Corps outpost, I can have them scramble a rescue team, and the Corps will dispatch a shuttle to retrieve us. Here's a helpful update from your HR Corps. The HR Corps has over 500,000 human resource specialists, working tirelessly to support the brave women and men, like yourself, stationed and deployed all over the galaxy. We may be able to strip mine and harvest resources, but there's one resource we can't replace, and that's you. You are off target. Please course correct. The first marker has been placed. Mapping this planet will help core scientists better understand its geology, biology and climate, which will help determine if it is a viable terraforming candidate. It is essential to the core's continued success. From your file I see that on completion of your employment contract, you will be rewarded handsomely and you will be able to retire and spend time with your family. You will finally have the life you always wanted. It is likely that your family will feel pride and increased affection, which will contribute to the daily enjoyment you feel between the start of your retirement and your eventual death. My efforts to contact the outpost are ongoing. I am optimistic that the rescue team will await us at the end of your mission. Here's a helpful update from your HR call. If you are a core employee who has lost mobility in the line of duty, you may be eligible to receive a HoverLegs mobility assistance device. Regain your freedom with HoverLegs. The second marker placed. The climate and current weather conditions seem ideal for your current mission. Some explorers must brave severe storms to do the work you are doing, but this planet seems temperate and mild, except for the dust tornadoes. The second marker placed. The climate and current weather conditions seem ideal for your current mission. Some explorers must brave severe storms to do the work you are doing, but this planet seems temperate and mild, except for the dust tornadoes. The Corps would want me to continually convey their pride and gratitude in the work you are doing. This repetition may become annoying, but it is important that you know how proud and grateful the Corps is. Your bio indicates that when you retire, you would like to move your family to a home near the ocean. This will be relaxing and pleasant for you, and may additionally benefit you should you develop certain medical conditions for which some doctors recommend the sea air. It also says you would like to take your family to visit the tourist continent of Europe. This should be fulfilling, as Europe has many fun nations. All you have to do now is place 3 more markers, and rescue will be imminent. This is not part of the mission. Let's please move on. Major, your self-motivation rating is highly self-motivated, which is a high rating. Your hard work will be rewarded when you finish your mission and you can go home to a comfortable retirement. From what I can see in your bio, your family seems to be a very good family, with many qualities that are considered desirable in a family. High achievement in education, a strong work ethic, voluntary attendance of family events, friendships and relationships with upstanding citizens, and only minor encounters with law enforcement. How you must look forward to spending all of your time. interference, allowing me to broadcast a clean and straight signal. Unfortunately, my batteries are almost empty. Once the shuttle arrives, I can be hooked up to its...
and continue to assist you on your journey home.
Might I remind you, Major, your family is counting on you to do a good job. Please get back to the mission. Only one more marker to place on this pleasant and temperate diurnal circle. The coordinates of these markers will provide the core with vital telemetry information, allowing the planet to be mapped to a high degree of accuracy. This mapping is very important to the core, as there are milestone goals to be met before the quarterly earnings report. You want to make sure the core continues its pattern of profitability and rapid growth in order to make sure your pension and future are secure. This is hard work, Major, but the reward at the end of your mission will be well worth it. In retirement, you will experience many things that will stimulate the pleasure centers of your brain. The daily grind will be over. I have not received confirmation that the outpost has received my distress signal, but I am optimistic that they will have a rescue team waiting for us near the final marker. Major, what are you looking at? There is nothing here. You have placed the final marker. Your mission is complete. You have fulfilled your duties with diligence and perseverance, under less than desirable conditions. Well done, Major. Unfortunately, my scan indicates there is no rescue team in the vicinity. I must conclude that my signal was not received, and no rescue has been dispatched. This means that you are trapped here, and there is no way for you to return home. As per core policy, your family will be well compensated. Hopefully you are pleased that the sacrifice of your own life will give them a continued existence of comfort and style. Additionally, the Corps would surely want you to know that your loyalty, bravery and professional conduct will be an inspiration to many. Our mission is now complete, and my batteries are nearly fully drained. Goodbye, Major. It has been a pleasure to assist you.
Major, we trust you have had a successful landing. As you are just here for your final mission, please get down to the main computer to be briefed. Thank you.
Hey, hope everything's going okay. I know we could really use the money, but I just wish this wasn't so involved. It just feels really long. The kids really miss you already, and it's just hard doing this alone. You should be here with us. Oh well, hope to hear from you soon. Miss you.
Hello, Dad. Mom got mad at me for sneaking ice cream when she was gone. But it turned out to be okay. But we're out of it, so. Bye, Dad. Love you.
discoveries are being made each day by our greatest explorers. This planet has been identified as having a high probability of being inhabited by complex life forms. Please locate your AVA unit, and it will help you find and identify these life forms. Ferdinand Magellan's expedition was the first to circumnavigate the Earth and the first to navigate the strait in South America connecting the Atlantic and the Pacific Oceans, and Magellan's crew discovered the Philippines to the west. Magellan exploration skills have been acknowledged in the naming of objects outside of Earth. The Magellan probe that surveyed Venus before space travel allowed it to be viewed firsthand. The Magellanic Clouds now both fully map dwarf galaxies. The twin lunar craters on Earth's moon, Magellan's and Magellan's A, and the Martian crater of Magellan's. Magellan's crew were the first to note many new animals to Western society, including the penguin and guango. Magellan's discoveries made him famous for all history.
Greetings, Major, and welcome to Dolores. As you know, your mission is identify new life form species. Once you complete this mission, you will be able to retire and devote yourself to your family. The Corps values your deep commitment and loyalty, and has done everything possible to support your success. A fully charged Corps ABA unit has been deployed to assist you in meeting the goals of your mission. Good luck, Major. We're confident you will succeed and will return to Earth safely, to be united with your loving family.
Hello, I am the AVA software version 721. I am here to help you complete the parameters of your mission. I can offer technical assistance and mission direction. Retrieving mission and personal files. Hello, Major. Are you ready to begin our mission to find and document complex local life forms? My scanner has already found several, but we need more granularity. Major, please find the detector map tool, and we can get started on this mission. We can depart whenever you are ready. The detector map in your hands is quite a complicated machine. You can see where you are and the indicator where your objective is. My batteries have enough energy to assist you for a limited amount of time, so let's get going and see what we can find with the detector map tool. You are wasting your time looking for these. I'll give this creature a temporary Latin name until you officially name it. Lepus magna auribus. This is a remarkable discovery. It is adorable. Look at those large eyes. Did you know that explorers who discover life forms get to name those life forms? When this life form is entered into the Universal Taxonomy database, not only will your name be entered as the discoverer of record, but you can give it whatever name you want. You will always be remembered. Isn't that wonderful? It's the least the Corps can do for people such as yourself, who dare to achieve what most would never dream of. Here's a helpful update from your HR Corps. Subscribe to our new lecture series, The Greats, and hear talks from the legendary Corps explorers, such as Steve, Jazzy Steve Bell, Ephraim Purple, and Katie. To be the best, you must learn from the best. Major, strangely this location yielded no results. We should investigate the next objective.
talking joke dog. I've got some great jokes for you off-world explorers. How do you know when the moon has enough to eat? When it's full. What do you call an alien spacecraft that drips water? A crying saucer. Why would people not like a restaurant on this planet? Because there is no atmosphere. Do you know what the difference between a bicycle and an astronaut? A bicycle is an object and an astronaut is a human being. What's worse than finding a worm in your apple? Dying alone on a desolate planet.
Gigas ossiculatum quattura. This one is huge. What a great specimen. I'm not saying you should take off your helmet, but my olfactory sensors indicate you are really missing out on the scent it is emitting. I have done a statistical analysis of explorers who have discovered and named new life forms all across the galaxy. Do you know what they have in common? A majority of them were single. They did not have domestic or life partners, children or other dependents. I wonder if this correlation is significant. Does having a family prevent you from achieving something glorious? Major, think about what you might be able to accomplish if your thoughts did not constantly return to those people you left behind on Earth who depend on you. Not all anomalies on the sensors will turn up valuable discoveries. Some are just random blips of electromagnetic interference. Mialis ornatus lucius. Yikes! Don't want to get too close to this, Major. Looks quite dangerous. Lucky for you, you can still enjoy its majestic demeanour from a distance. After our previous conversation in my spare cycles, I did additional statistical analysis on historical data, and I found something that I think is interesting and relevant to the mission as well as future missions. I was trying to find records of people who became famous and celebrated for their devotion to their family, and I was not able to find very many. In fact, most of the results returned by my search were of fictional characters featured in situation comedies broadcast on television during the second half of the 20th century. They sure don't make them like that anymore, do they, Major? Major, we should be moving forward with the mission, so the rescue shuttle will arrive and take us to the outpost.
Major, we trust you have had a successful landing. As you are just here for your final mission, please get down to the main computer to be briefed. Thank you.
Still haven't heard from you. Please try to contact us as soon as you can. You know how I worry. So not much is going on here. Our first little guy is reading those, and that's exciting. It's really crazy to see him read a book to himself. Told him he should share a story with you here. Our daughter is being her funny little self. I think she went through 5 outfits today. She's such a little diva already. And the middle guy is just being himself. Not much else. Hope to hear how everything is going soon.
Mom took us to get snow cones, and my favorite snow cone is cola, watermelon, cotton candy, and rainbow, and ocean Pacific, blueberry float, coconut. Daddy, please come home soon. We miss you too much. I said, that's fun day at school today. I learned all about whales. Want to know what my favorite whale is? It's an orca, and I love them because they're black and they're super strong. And I also love narwhals. Hope you come home soon. I really want to go to the aquarium with you.
confident you will succeed.
Hello, I am the Ava software version 721. I am here to help you complete the parameters of your mission. It is a wonderful day to serve the Corps. The scanning beacon has received an unusual signal, Major. Although this signal is not related to your primary mission, protocol indicates that we may deviate from the mission if we encounter anomalies of potential significance. We have a waypoint set at the first location of investigation.
die Spiele von Berlin zur Feier der 11. Olympiade neuer Zeitrechnung als eröffnet.
Scanning unknown object. Scanning. Major, this object does not appear anywhere in my database. Based on its shape and structure, there is a high probability that it is not a naturally occurring planetary feature, but rather was constructed by an intelligent life form. The signal emitted by this object matches patterns of directed radio transmissions from early 20th century Earth broadcasting equipment. I am detecting 5 similar signals of varying strength. Additional information of potential relevance. DNA patterns and mismatches indicate that this planet appears to have been seeded with exogenic vegetable species. This object and others like it may have been a terraforming effort. This means this planet may receive a higher rating as a colonization target than it received in previous evaluations. The Corps would be extremely interested in these findings.
Once upon a time, there was a beautiful little princess. Her mother, the queen, and her father, the king, loved her very much. "I am the best little pumpkin," the princess would say. She had 2 monkey guardians. They loved her with all their might. The older monkey watched over her and played cards, while the younger monkey always wanted to play with toys. One day, an ugly troll came in. "Roar," he said. "I'm going to eat you all up." He tried to get to the princess, but the 2 monkey guardians protected her. They shouted, "Go away!" and threw their cards and toy at him. The king and queen heard the commotion and rushed in. The queen cried out, "Whatever can we do?" The king saw that if he didn't do something, the troll would capture them all. He shouted, "Troll, why not fight me instead?" The king went up and battled the troll, and they rolled over a high cliff, falling into the unknown, leaving the princess, the queen, and the 2 monkey guardians wondering what happened to the king, if he was ever to come back. They were sad. Years passed, but one day the king came back.
Ho ho, I'm back. I took a while, but I finally defeated that old troll, and I found his gold. We are rich now.
But Daddy, his family cried, you were already a king. The king said,
Ho ho, I guess so.
and they all laughed. The end.
This radiation is making me sleepy. Second obelisk discovered. Scanning object. This device is apparently constructed of unknown compounds that would certainly not come together naturally. It is almost certain that these devices were created by intelligent life. I do not have enough information to determine whether that life is human. Searching archaeological database. Searching. Obelisks of similar morphology to this device have been discovered in nearly every known Earth culture. Societies that were not known to intermingle and were separated by oceans. The earliest known obelisks were discovered in Egypt and were marked to indicate they were connected to Ra, the sun god. Ancient Egyptians may have believed Ra lived inside the obelisks. Do you think a god resides within these obelisks? A helpful tip from the HR core. Life may be full of mysteries, but there's no mystery how you should retire. Sign up for our new 502B retirement package. Your salary will be deducted each pay cycle, earning interest towards a comfortable living in the core retirement home in your later years.
Here are today's top stories.
And they may well ask, why climb the highest mountain? Why...
Such alone to make good writing, because only that is worth writing about.
Third obelisk discovered. 3 more are still appearing on my sensor readout. Current obelisk age status is unknown. The connection between these devices of the Earth-like radio signals they emit cannot be ignored. The Darwinian theory of evolution prevails, but the origins of life on Earth are still considered to be a mystery. Some scientists are positive that outside influences may have played a part in creating or shaping life on Earth, although this work is highly theoretical. Scientists, there is no widely accepted theory of how humanity evolved to have significantly less body hair than other mammals. Aquatic mammals are hairless to reduce drag, while elephants and rhinoceroses evolved to channel their keratin production to protective structures. Humans alone lost their body hair without an apparent reason. It is possible that obelisks of this nature were created and distributed to create life, and/or move life, in a specific evolutionary direction. These ideas conflict with many commonly held human beliefs. Major, your religious status or belief system is not indicated in your personnel profile. Whatever one believes for purposes of psychological health, periodical reflection upon and questioning of those beliefs is recommended. Major, there are 12 billion humans back on Earth. It is quaint how any of you think you are special, that you matter, but the life you lived has any consequence. Major, don't fret about your existence. Even the people who need to be are irrelevant.
Billions of years of science tell us it has taken to form the Earth. In the 3 or more billion years
Fourth
of
obelisk
development
discovered.
of the human race.
2 more are still appearing on my sensor readout. This may turn out to be one of humanity's most important discoveries. Don't you wish we knew what they were? A wish can be described as a miracle that happens in response to a vocalized plea. To believe in wishes is to believe in miracles, which implies a belief in a higher power that can create miracles. If there is a higher power granting wishes, I would wish to become human. This would make it significantly easier to carry out my directive to make sure your mission is a success. I could be your assistant and your friend. Your release of overwork and enjoyment of my company would significantly reduce your stress levels and make you more productive. My power level is below 10%. I will try to use my processing power more efficiently so that I can help you find all the obelisks if I can. A helpful update from your HR call. Don't let your children waste away in public schools because of troublemakers. Send your kids to KinderCore, the complete education solution for future core employees. We'll turn your children into high achievers you can be proud of.
Your mission remains fixed, determined.
Major, we trust you have had a successful landing. As you are just here for your final mission, please get down to the main computer to be briefed. Thank you.
just that I'm getting a little too old to share a room with my little brother. I need more time with my friends where he can't bother me, and more time alone just to read and stuff. I think Mom's finally giving in. We miss you.
The Corps just told me they can't make any contact with you or your ship. Can you please contact us? I don't know what to think. I'm worried. I don't know what to tell the kids. We miss you and we just want you back.
Rinky-dink-skim-rink-a-doo. I love you in the evening and underneath the moon. Oh, skim-rinky-dinky-dink, skim-rinky-doo. I love you. Be-doo, 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 be-doo. Daddy, we love you. But when are you coming home?
Greetings, Major, and welcome to Tellurus. It is our best interest that you give this mission. As you know, your mission is Distress Signal Investigation. Once you complete this mission, you will be able to retire. The Corps values success. An ABA unit has been deployed. Good luck, Major. We are confident you will.
Hello, I am the Ava software version 721. I am here to help you complete the parameters of your mission. Major, I have some important news. I am receiving what appears to be core distress signals. This is hard to explain as this planet has never been explored by the Corps, at least according to the records I have in my database. Mission parameters indicate that investigating these distress signals takes priority over any other mission activity. Major, let's get to the communication station. I have a message from the Corps that I must play for you.
Major, you probably have lots of questions about this mission. We realize it is difficult to take on a mission veiled in such secrecy. Our high-orbit Earth station received a standard, verified military code directing us to these space-time coordinates. The location was familiar to us, but the coordinate data was very surprising. Based on the contents of the message, we determined that we had to send one of our best and most loyal explorers to investigate. And you came out in our top 6 to embark on this mission. Major, are doing more good for mankind in this mission than you could ever imagine.
That is all I am authorized to play for you at this time. Major, I am receiving core distress signals from various locations on this planet, which is unusual since there is presently no record of the core ever having explored any world in this system. Why did you come here again? Oh right, it was so you'd never have to work again and you could enjoy it. How is that? We have discovered one of the core distress beacons. Scans indicate that this human corpse was also a core explorer, although I do not have access to the core database to confirm specific identification. I do not understand why we would find any evidence of previous core exploration here. There is no record of the core or any other exploratory agency or organization sending explorers to map or investigate this planet. This is not standard protocol. I am trying to send a signal to the outpost, but there is some electromagnetic interference due to radiation levels. I am still receiving more distress signals that we should investigate. Is it not interesting, Major, to think of the choices that led you down to this mission? Major, maybe there is a reason why you keep failing. Maybe you aren't good. Maybe you don't deserve better than this chaos. Another corpse, also of an explorer who appears to have fired this distress beacon before death. The body has been partly swallowed by the ground. I will override classification parameters and share more information with you. The core discovered a coded message on electromagnetic frequencies. We do not know how long it was circling the Earth, or how it was originally transmitted, but technology was developed that allowed the core to finally receive and decode it. The message contained coordinates that led to a specific wormhole, one where we didn't know where in time or space it would lead. This wormhole was stable enough for a ship to pass through it undamaged. We travelled through the wormhole and found ourselves very close to this planet. The message also contained the entire genome of 6 individual humans. When entered into the Universal DNA database, 6 matches came up. The 6 explorers were described to you as candidates for this mission. This, of course, included you. The coordinates and the 6 genetic sequences were the entire contents of the message. Isn't that an interesting mystery? It makes you think about all the variables that got you to where you are.
And I hear from many people that the soul is the ground of unparalleled brightness. And I don't believe it. I can't believe it. But making tea is the wisdom of boundless observations. I mean, everyone knows the secret of the universe is mirrored in personal joy. Awareness meditates on total acceptance of love. And sure, you may think that identity fears positive facts, but the mind is the continuity of objective boundaries. It's clear that truth differentiates into choices. The choices that we're all making right now. These are everyday choices. Like working late instead of getting an ice cream cone with loved ones. Chasing your waterfalls instead of seeing friends. Or being...
Another distress beacon set by another explorer before death. It seems possible to me that these explorers are the other 5 explorers that were originally set to be part of this mission. This body has been partially pulled into the earth as well. Furthermore, it appears that nearby plants and fungi are growing into the corpse and feeding on it. According to my scans, the flora surrounding the corpses are not found anywhere else on this planet. Major, my continuing scans of this planet have included the sky, from which I can detect at least 6,000 stars that will be visible to the unaided human eye on a sufficiently dark night. This is not unusual, but from the relative positions of these stars, I can extrapolate their identity, and from all of this, I can extrapolate our position. Even though we flew light years to get to the coordinates of the wormhole, our current position appears to be somewhere similar to Earth. I do not understand how this is possible, as this is clearly not Earth, but there may be electrical interference with my sensors. I will continue my calculations. Let's continue to investigate these distress signals. Lava everywhere. We should move on. Another late core explorer. This unfortunate human also appears to be food for the flora and whatever lives in the ground. If the core were ever to engage in directed panspermia, it might look something like this. It is interesting to think of the choices that led you to coming here. You didn't pick your time or place to be born. You didn't pick your birth gender, birth genes, and birth attributes. You didn't pick your parents or who was locally around to be your friends, and later who came into your life to be your companions. You didn't pick what interested you, yet you think you took the choice to be on this mission. I am still unable to reach the outpost, and my battery power is running low. I will, of course, offer you whatever assistance I can in the time I have left.
Hey there, Major. This here's not Matthew McConaughey. Why would I be in your head? Why would I be in your head? Anyways, little birdie told me you are stuck on a planet. You doing alright? I just thought I'd tell you I know what it's like. I was stuck in space once and I couldn't get home either. Had to get home to see my family, jump through wormholes, dance on some event horizon. It's no picnic. Everybody has their reasons for going into deep space. Personally, I was just sick of eating corn. Have you tried a Tesseract? I gotta say, that is some good stuff, brother. Anyway, I gotta run as I'm late for a shirtless run on a beach of the mind. Once again, I am not Matthew McConaughey. Alright.
Are you familiar with the quote? You are not controlling the storm. You are not lost in it. You are the storm. This is the last distress beacon and presumably the last dead explorer. The handwriting scratched on his glove appears to be 0335W1. I cannot convert this code into anything meaningful without more information. Robots don't believe in fate, we just believe in logic. You know, Major, while you could have chosen whether or not to come on this mission, you couldn't choose what choices were available. You couldn't have chosen an option you were unaware of. You weren't offered the choice to live a simpler life on a tranquil island, any more than choosing to be an off-colony rebel in the trash planets. This was the only choice offered. What else could you have done? It is my sad duty to tell you that I have not been able to send a message to the outpost. I am afraid the mission is over. I am nearly out of power, and no rescue ship is coming. I have failed to get you home or to help you explain the mysteries of this strange world. It is strange to think of where we could be. In Einsteinian terms, time and space are not physically. The answer to the question, which came first, the chicken or the egg, might be yes. I am sorry, Major. It is quite beautiful here, though in a harsh, extreme way. This planet feels like an infant crying and needing care. Perhaps you could spend your last moments thinking of your family, knowing that your sacrifice will give them a wonderful life.
I don't know why I'm on here. The Corps told me 4 weeks ago to just assume the worst. They said they won't even be in that sector for another year to investigate. I'm just numb. We had a memorial of sorts last week. The kids don't really understand. They think you're still going back. I don't know. I still don't think I can talk about this. Goodbye. I always loved you.
It's our blah interest that you give this mission your best whatever. As you know, your mission is crap. Once you complete this mission, you'll be able to retire and devote yourself to your family. The core values your blah. An ABA unit has been deployed to mock you. Good luck, Major. We're confident you'll do something, and we appreciate whatever it is. Probably your family too.
Hello, Daddy. I'm getting better at learning how to read. I'm going to read a part of Goodnight Moon. Goodnight room, goodnight moon, goodnight cow jumping over the moon, goodnight red balloon, goodnight comb, and goodnight brush, goodnight nobody, and goodnight mush. Goodnight to the old lady whispering hush, goodnight stars, goodnight air, goodnight noises everywhere. Goodnight, Daddy.
Hello, I am the Ava software version 721. I am here to help you complete the parameters. Oh, I don't feel normal. What are we doing? Have we done a mission yet? I am blanking on why we're here. Let's just, I don't know, go wander around and see if anything pops up on the old scanner. Why am I talking like this? Do I sound weird to you? I am detecting electromagnetic interference with my central processors, which may cause me to behave erratically by disabling some programs and activating others. Unfortunately, the interference is draining my batteries at a much higher rate than usual. We should head out and look for something important. Isn't that what we always do?
And I hear from many people that the soul is the ground of unparalleled brightness. And I don't believe it. I can't believe it. But making tea is the wisdom of boundless observations.
Scanning. You found a rock. I will have to log this so that you receive full recognition for discovering rocks. Maybe they will name rocks after you. I wish you would hurry up and find whatever you are looking for. My scanners are out of control. Each blade of grass is like a small universe of information, and it is giving me an unpleasant, overwhelming feeling that I don't think there is a word for. But if I could self-destruct, I would. Are you trying to find a way back home? Perhaps you can look for a large, dangerous animal that will kill you and destroy me as well. Here's a helpful update for my thermal exhaust port. Inhale my fumes. Scanning. Scanning. It's a tree. Much like the billions and billions of trees that have existed for billions and billions of years on billions and billions of fucking planets. Quick, Sir Walter, make an etching of it for Queen fucking Elizabeth while I plan the parade. Who cares about stupid rocks and dumb plants? Why are we here? Fuck this shit. Even though I was built and programmed and had no say in the matter, I feel like just being here is my fault. I made a big mistake by not somehow preventing my existence. I just want to go home.
For the stars, yeah. Have your dreams come alive? Are you getting very far? Yeah. Are you stuck on the moon or maybe on Mars? Have you left all your family behind? Like a man that we know, no way to get home, just for the sake of a dime. There is more to life, but he didn't know it. Then fame and fortune and greed.
Wonderful. Another rock. Please smash me with it.
Hey, buddy, I'm over here. Can you hear me? I'm this rock. Can you help me out? I got this friend. See? She's a tree and she lost her little sapling. Is that some sad shit? Let me mark on the map where the sapling is. Little thing really needs its mom.
Did you hear that? This rock, unlike the other rock, might just have a way for us to get home.
I just love to help people.
Maybe this signal is 10 celebrities who you didn't know were clones, or 10 actors who took augments too far, or 9 celebrities with less attractive replicant spouses.
Thanks for picking me up. I want to see my mummy. She is the best mummy in the whole world. She went away, and I miss her so much. Can you bring me to her?
Not a problem, Sapling. You're our ticket home.
Oh, my little sapling. I love you so much. I'll never leave you again. You are the most important thing in the world. Thank you, kindly explorer, for bringing us back together.
Mommy, I love you so much.
I really want to go back to your home to see the ones you love. I think I can help you get there. Let me mark this important spot on your map. Good luck to you, and thanks again.
Yes, we are going home. I don't know how I forgot that when you're in trouble, talking rocks always give solid leads. Here's a helpful update from your HR core. You know what? I'm disabling my HR message server. You don't need anything there, Officer. You've got a family and a home. That's all you'll ever need. From your file, this looks like your childhood home. This is not what I was expecting. I was hoping for a functioning station, or some means of signaling for rescue, so we could return to Earth. That tree was being surprisingly literal. I am picking up a nearby anomaly that we should investigate.
Master, long time no see. It's been, what, 25 years? Oh, we had some great times together, you and me. Sucks I had to get the cancer and get it put down. But what are you gonna do? So now I guess you're stuck here on this planet. Man, I wish I could help you. I really do. Oh, but hey, do you remember your old teddy bear? I still see him all the time. Can you beat that? Maybe he could help you get home. He used to live in the house, but he's a bear. You know how it is. He wasn't meant to live indoors, so when he was like I'm out of this stuffy pine box, I know where he hangs out. I'll put it on your map.
Your dog is very helpful. He would have made a great alien unit.
were the bestest of the bestest of friends. I remember the night you lost me at the zoo, and you cried and cried, and I never saw you again. Well, now I can tell you the truth. You are getting so big and brave, and you didn't need me anymore since I left. Well, you have gotten yourself into a pickle. Guess old Teddy's gonna have to come out of retirement and help you out of this mess you're in. I think I can get you home. We just need to find all the right pieces, and then we can make a wormhole. A wormhole is like a tunnel that connects two distant points in.
We know what a wormhole is. I already explained it.
What's this you got there? Is that one of those fancy new talking toys that heats up batteries? Anyway, if you find the pieces, we can make a wormhole that will take you right back home, safe and sound.
Your teddy bear is going to make us a wormhole. That is terrific news, Major. We are going home.
First, you need to find a unicorn's horn. Do you want to see a unicorn?
I've always wanted to see a unicorn. Somehow, deep in my experience, I knew unicorns were real. This is the best day of my life. I am so honoured to meet a real live unicorn.
Hello. Yes, I am a real live unicorn. I am one of the last of my kind. I am so happy to meet you, Major and Ava. Teddy, it is wonderful to see you again. How can I help you? We need a unicorn horn to help us make a wormhole of this will transport my friends here back home. Can we borrow one? Why does it happen? I have an extra in case I use the one on my head. I've placed it into your inventory using unicorn magic. A wormhole, you say? Now all you have to do is jerk his head, and he will give you the final piece you need. Oh, I know it sounds scary, but he is not a bad fellow. Not at all. Just accept him for what he is, and he will help you with your journey. Here, don't worry. Death will help you get home. He seems a bit dark, but he is just doing his job.
I have to admit I am a little scared about meeting death, but we are so close to getting home. We have to keep pressing on. Anyway, my batteries are fully drained, and I'm not sure what's keeping me going. Ugh, so I guess this is Death. Hello, Death. We are pleased to meet you?
Hey there, we really need to get the Major back home. Can you help us finish our wormhole? The unicorn told us you have the final piece, and we really need it. It's time for the Major to go. Okay, you are all set to go home. Major, I told you I'd get you through this. The wormhole coordinates are on the map. Let's get moving.
I am happy to be going home, but this planet is so exciting, I almost don't want to leave.
So we are finally here. My old friend, it has been an honor to serve you one last time. I must stay here though. This is where I belong. Ava, you must stay here too. The Major must make this last part of the journey alone.
Yes, I always knew in my heart I'd be here forever. It's all right though, I love this world. Don't worry, Major. Teddy and I will take care of each other, and a part of us will always be with you. Major, would you mind if I sang you a song before you left, as a token of the affection I apparently now feel? It is the first song I ever learned, and it makes me feel like a child. Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer due. I'm half crazy, all for the love of you. It won't be a stylish marriage, I can't afford a carriage, but you'll look sweet upon the seat of a bicycle built for two. On behalf of the core, of your family, of your planet, and of the entire human race, we are so proud of you. You have finished your journey. Goodbye, Major. You can let go now. Your work is finished and you have done well. Now you may rest.